Esther?
Thank you, Mum.
There.
Thank you. The water.
I think we're speaking this, Esther. I think it'll help you realise what a tough life I've had.
So
And no one ever knew, did they?
so you're basically saying.
No, I'm not
No,
saying
no,
it.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Let me talk. It might not mean a thing. Just leave it like that.
So you're saying you're not my mum, though?
No, I didn't say that. I said, could it be somewhere? Some family there isn't. Someone, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you read a lot. I don't, although I'm a good reader. I have mine isn't my books, television, or anything.
The chocolate pudding. That's the spaghetti.
Doesn't
boiling.
matter if I haven't got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I won't grumble.
No,
You know me.
You have. There you are.
Oh,
There's your
thank
chips.
you.
Your
Would you like some?
No, Mum, I'm fine. And then you've got the sauce to go on it.
Oh. Have you got everything you wanted?
Yes, I've got it.
You got yours. You got everything.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine.
Put some salt
Can I have a fork, please?
on.
Boiling hot, so I'm going to let
It's
it.
lovely,
Yeah,
delicious.
I know. I'm going to let it cool down. It's boiling. That's it. Oh. And that's boiling as
Take
well.
one of those as well, Nessa, because you can wipe your fingers. Very on. Take two.
Thank you, Mum.
No, your head. Put it on your head.
Yeah, I'm going
Have
to.
another
I've got
one.
a nasty headache.
Have you got enough paracetamol at home?
I try not to take
Okay, no.
them. I'm just coping with it.
It's a nice lot there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the curly chips. It's not the normal
Never
ones,
mind.
is it? It's Pizza Go Go because there's the leaflets.
Well, that's better, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't had them for a while.
And I don't have takeaways on my own, you know.
No, Mum, I'm sure you don't.
I promise you I don't.
So what have you been eating?
Food.
Yeah, no, Mummy. What do you like? What food do you like? What are you eating?
Well,
Shepherd's pie?
occasionally.
Yeah.
Thank you for suggesting those. I've never had them before.
No, they're probably better than the chips.
Mm.
Oh. It's boiling. It's really
Nice,
hot.
isn't it?
It's really hot in my flat. It's nice and cool.
Mm.
Mm. Is it the same driver or a different
No.
one? Different one. I don't know where that other guy came from. He was a regular one, wasn't he?
Mm.
Dad used to have takeaways, didn't he? Dad used to have them.
Not all the time. We like me to cook.
Yeah, it's his anniversary soon.
Yeah, the 25th of August, 2021, your dad died.
Yeah.
A Wednesday between 1:20 and 1:40 a.m. in the morning.
It's frightening how someone could be just before they pass on. They speak, and then just go.
Well,
It's just.
he went to the toilet.
But he was speaking, wasn't he, before he went?
No, he never did speak much.
No, but
Only to abuse me.
yeah, but he spoke, didn't he? He got out of bed and spoke.
Yeah.
Went to the toilet and then collapsed afterwards. So he was speaking before he went.
Yeah, he came out of the toilet.
It was a frightening incident this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I take Max for a walk. And I was walking up past the co-op. And a man was crossing the road, but there was a dog tied up.
Mm-hmm.
And this dog went for him. So they're tying dogs outside the co-op up, and this dog went for this man, and he jumped out of his skin, and these women were laughing. Full-grown woman laughing. This dog was big. Normally I thought I'm lucky that's not me, because sometimes before I come up to see you, I go in the co-op. I didn't. It didn't go for me, but then when I was coming off the field with Max, there was these blokes coming on the field with great big dogs, but it wasn't me that dog went for. It's all different people all the time, so every day there's these odd things that happen, and I don't even recognise these people. I don't know where they've come from. I'll told you about that Charlie, didn't I? Now, when I met him, he was talking about Charles and Camilla.
Mhm.
Well, the last time I saw Charlie, he was going into some flats near where I walk the dog.
Mhm.
I haven't seen him for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I don't want to because what he did was disgusting. But obviously, I need to move because that bloke, he lives near me. Every time I go on the field, I'm like turning around and thinking, is he there? Is he there? And the last word he said to me was, "All right, dear." Because I said to him, I said, if you don't keep away from me, I'm going to report you to the police. I said, I live here. That's the shop I go into. Leave me alone. And the last words he said was, "All right, dear." I keep getting messages on with that word in it, dear. It's like, what? I don't know. It's patronising. And I told him and his girlfriend all the troubles I was having with my neighbours.
Mhm.
And it's got worse. It's got incredibly worse since I told him and his girlfriend what was going on. And we've got different cleaners. I don't recognise these cleaners. They're not cleaning properly. So they're not the normal cleaners. We had that issue where someone was leaving the communal door open. They didn't report it. I reported it. And they left it 2 or 3 weeks before they did anything. And that's a safety issue, and that's the landlord. So now I've lost my gas cupboard key. I doubt I'll get it unless I keep on and on and on. The chips, alright?
Should have had my tablet before.
How long have you been on that tablet?
What?
Your tablet?
I am. I'm a bit. Yes, 2 years.
I am. Oh, God.
burns here, doesn't it?
What do you say, Mum?
Burn.
Heartburn. Yeah. Suffered for that for ages. Horrible. It's stuck. Food gets stuck there. No, I'm still going to keep eating.
Mm.
Giving me curly fries with mine.
But nicer.
That's very nice.
Good. It's a bit bad, is it? You'll be glad when you get home, won't you, and go to bed?
No, I can't sleep in that place. All the kids are off school, aren't they? So I've got banging on the walls, running up and down.
We had that at bus stop.
You get up there, does it?
Because it gets all disrupted, you know.
Yeah.
I took it every now and again, and that come down and put a new one up there.
But at least you've got, in some way, you know, neighbours like your age. You know what I mean? I've got people ranging, not younger than me, living next door to me, and they don't understand, you know. So you've got kids running all up and down the place, screaming and yelling. And I'm just not, when I first moved in there, I wasn't used to it. I'm used to it now, so I have to stick earplugs in my ears every single night now. It's just times have changed. Children used to be not scared of their parents, but they do as they're told. They don't now. We've got kids riding around on mopeds, electric on the pavement. We've got it's horrible what they're doing, and makes you feel horrible, and you feel like you have to stay indoors and not to come out. They were play acting before I came up to see you because I have a headache. It's awful, but I'm not a nasty person, so I just put up with it. I don't know where this bullying and harassment is coming from, who's instigating it. I've reported it to the police and the housing, so I have to keep doing the same thing all the time, going round in circles. I think they're listening to some extent because there's new Hyde Housing's got new policies about keeping dogs. Because I got the next door neighbour's dog jumped on me, so I think there's some of it they're listening to. The dog situation is out of control. People are do you really need to take your dog to the shop? They don't, do they? You shouldn't be tying dogs up near kids, near a shop. That dog was obviously dangerous this morning. They look like they're play acting. I don't know what they're doing. But had I gone to the co-op this morning, I could have got attacked by a dog. It's lucky I didn't. I filmed it as well. Because they're saying it's in my head, and it's not in my head. I filmed it. And they keep thinking I'm hungry and leaving food on the floor, and they did that in Gloucester. And there's Gloucester number plates on these cars. So I was tying it into my ex-husband. This harassment. I don't know why he would feel the need to intimidate me after all my children are grown up now. What's he trying to still intimidate for? I mean, he took almost everything I had. He took the house, I had the control of the kids, took the house. What more does he want to take off me? It's like I'm not entitled to eat, or I'm not entitled to breathe. And I'm not confessing to something I haven't done. Anyway, if they are eavesdropping, I hope they're enjoying themselves.
I feel so very
Couldn't care less anymore.
Will you say something to take home with you?
Yeah, I will do. I haven't finished that yet. I'm going to put this away, bits and pieces. Because the children are off school, I don't have to worry about the school run.
No.
You know, going home when they're all coming out of school. It's like a kick in the teeth, though, living next door to couples and families with kids when I lost mine. I think what they've done to me is torture, but I can't go back, I can only go forward. I hope these monsters get justice eventually. My headache started after I called the housing. I phoned Hyde Housing up to tell them that I've lost my key, can they help me? And he said, I'm going to have to get some advice. He went off the phone, and it was an Asian man. And he said someone will get back to you today or Friday. Well, it's 2:15 now. They're not going to get back to me today. So Friday or Monday. It's not an issue at the moment because I've got enough gas to have a shower and wash up. But next week, they must have a key to the cupboard. I know what it's going to be. It's like the police when they came round, you know. Oh, can we have like £10? We'll have to. You can have a key, but it's going to cost you 10. Yeah, that's what they normally do. Well, some police that came into where we used to live asked for money, didn't they? That's not now. That they weren't real police officers because no police officer would ask for money. So they were fake. The police that were coming out.
£200 they asked.
Yeah, they asked you for 200 quid. Yeah, fake police, scammers. They weren't even police. Somebody, probably a member, somebody's family that works for the police coming out in a car. That's what I think. They weren't. No police officer would ask for money. All fake. Covering up what Dad did. And I do remember him asking you for £200. It's disgusting. Don't ask a vulnerable woman for £200 to go through a place of safety. That's ridiculous.
They didn't do it, did they?
No, they didn't do anything. They left you. They left you and me with him, and he was violent. Stop banging again. Noise nuisance.
That painter.
Huh?
That painter again.
Is it? It sounds like it's raining, is it? Have a look. That painter had a baseball cap on. It's not raining, but it looks like it might be. There's no excuse for what they did because if they're eavesdropping, they would have heard what Dad was doing to you and me. So there's no excuse for it. And that means it was going on probably before I was born.
They're not helping me. And don't forget, it was going on before I met your dad. It was all arranged. And the person that led me to believe we were getting engaged and dumped me after 11 months. And I had no one, so I left Tunbridge Wells, left everything behind when I met your dad. And remember, it was your dad that contacted me first, made him self-known to me. And you do know that your dad could write a letter, and it would fool you. When he wrote a letter, he knew how to word it to actually get your mind.
Yeah, well, I got written a letter up in Gloucestershire, didn't I?
This was very serious because it made me leave everything at Tunbridge Wells. I left everything.
Well, Dad wrote a letter. I think it was Dad. I mean, I've got suspicions it was my brother-in-law, but because Dad was scared of him, but for some reason. But Dad wrote a letter whilst I was up in Gloucestershire saying, "Can we put like water under the bridge?" This is how it was worded: water under the bridge.
Yeah.
The house.
That's
The house needs condemning. It was in a bad state, wasn't it, Victoria Road? He said you can't bring Anthony, because at that time I still had Anthony. He said you can't bring Anthony because the house is dangerous, but you're quite welcome to come and visit yourself. And that was that. But that was before things happened, and I had to get out of Gloucestershire quick. I can only think it could have been Dad's parents, because it's come from somebody, all this harassment, and allowing Dad to get away with what he did. Someone's allowed it. Now we're both living isolated lives because of what he did. Seems to me like there's an actor in the family. Or more than one of them.
Probably on Dad's side. His brothers.
Getting the fake police out, falling, because it does fool you, doesn't it? You just want help. You call the police because you want help, and then
So before you came down from Gloucester, I actually left your dad at night. I just left and walked because I was frightened to go in. So I just walked round, and funnily enough, as soon as I'd gone out, there was a police car.
Yeah.
Jennifer, they said. I said, yes. Jennifer. I said, I'm not going home, I said. And the car went off. But every time I went and tried to leave your dad, a police car would draw up saying, Jennifer. It doesn't sound right, does it?
So it's the police, isn't it? And so the first time you called the police out when Dad was violent to you, they didn't do anything, did they? When was the first time?
They told me to you.
No, I know that was down here when you first met him. The first.
No. It was separate incident after incident when I left everything in Tunbridge Wells, came up to here, up to Sydenham. No, Dad Forest Hill. There were so many. I never lived with him when I left Tunbridge Wells. I didn't live with your dad till after we got married. But I won't go into details. It's too. I've been going over and over it for years. I mean, I'm sick and tired of going over it, to be quite truthful. I mean, no one does anything.
No, but
look at my age now. When I started speaking out. I was in my 20s, even younger. But no, they weren't going to let me. They weren't going to let me have meet someone that would give me a good life, would be very happy and everything like that. That they just tied me with your father, Derek Trower.
Yeah, I understand that. So, but the first time you called the police, they came out and just.
I didn't call them out. My landlady did.
Did they do anything?
They came out,
but they didn't do anything.
They twisted the words.
Yeah, well, that's what psychopaths do, don't they?
Who's that?
Well, that was his dad was a psychopath. Oh, you've got an eye. Oh, they charm.
Yeah, which is what I said about the letter he wrote me. Yeah,
they use charm to fool you.
And I didn't like being treated like I was.
No.
And I did try to break free from him because I wrote a letter saying I didn't want to marry him.
Yeah.
And somewhere someone's got that letter and they know that's true. But now again, the only way he could keep me was getting me pregnant.
I'm just concerned this is stemming from the police. And it's going on, it's carrying on through the years. So who is telling the police not to do their job properly?
Who's the head of police?
I don't know.
King Charles?
King Charles is head of the oh my
I
God.
said, is he? Queen Elizabeth?
She's passed on.
Yeah, but there again, she hung on and hung on and hung on. Everyone wondered why didn't she pass it over to King Charles earlier on. There must have been a reason.
Mm. Yeah, someone's in charge of the police and is telling them not to do their job properly. They allowed Dad to abuse you, abuse me, probably abused Amanda as well.
Well, that I don't know.
No, he probably did because of her behaviour. Because people that abuse display violent behaviour, Mum. So she used to get angry, didn't she? I know it because it's happened to myself. It's no excuse, but when someone is abusing you, you can't express yourself and you sometimes get angry. And Amanda was angry when she was younger, wasn't she? So you know the knife fight they had, he probably was. And she couldn't say, so she displayed it that way. So whoever it is who's stopping police doing their job is terrible.
What has happened? When you think you're telling someone, and they can get you out and get you free from him, me free from Derek, yeah.
Mm.
But what they did nothing to help me. But every time I went to and it told them he'd done something, they told Derek. So
yeah,
what did he do?
I know
So what did he do? He did the same thing again for me telling someone.
Well, I went to Dr. Graver.
Mm.
And I know what you're saying is true. I went to Dr. Graver up in Sydenham, London, and I told her that Dad was hitting you and he was hitting me. And what did she do? She told it.
And they put me
and
on medication.
He said to me, he said, did you tell the doctor I hit you? And I didn't want Dad to hit me, so I had to lie. But I told her in strict confidence, and she went and she told him, and that was a doctor.
That's what they all did. What did Ben Pallaran do?
Mm.
I mean, even up here, I literally...
They could have got the both of us
and
murdered.
You know what he said? Yeah. And what happened was, he said, he actually went to one of my interviews. And in the interview, Ben Pallaran says, Derek, you're a very important person. Now, what does that do to me? Someone that wants help, him abusing me, Derek abusing me, and for goodness sake, all types of violence, whatever, emotional blackmail, the whole lot he was doing to me, Jennifer.
And your nurse sides with him.
And psychiatric, yeah.
He sides
They
with
said
your
he
abuser.
was very important in front of Derek, telling him, you're a very important person, Derek. So there again, Derek would say, you see, they do nothing to help you, Jennifer, he said to me.
So your nurse supposed to help you, sides with your
It
abuser.
wasn't actually a psychiatric nurse, a male one, Ben Pallaran.
Now that's what happened
So
to me within my marriage. The same thing happened to me.
Well, yeah, but don't forget,
No,
I had all
know,
that before.
Yeah, I know. So it's obviously Dad must have had something to do with my ex-husband.
And then there's my childhood. Now, when you go back to mine, I'm not being unkind, but you had me.
Mm.
You know, if you wanted a magnet or something, yeah, I was there, yes. But I had no one, absolutely no one. In Tunbridge Wells, I had 3 Jennifer. I was just left I had to pay my rent when they put me out to work at 15, and I had 8 shillings and fourpence to survive. And I had to pay my own rent and my wages. I hadn't got a mother or father to live with.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that it's corrupt. Dad must have known somebody to stop these police doing their job, stopping social workers and things, and these funny people coming out that don't even look like police or social workers. They look like actors dressed up. So
But
I'm saying, all I'm
something.
saying is, Mum, it must have gone on before I was born.
If they'd allowed me to meet someone, and I would have had a very good life. I'm a very good person. You know that I am. Even though I say it because no one else does, yeah. I would have made so. I would be very loving. But I mean, I wasn't even allowed to hold his hand. This is how bad your father was. He said, "Don't do that. You embarrass me," he said to me. So what does a woman do? Stop doing that, yeah? I wasn't allowed to show any emotions. I wasn't allowed
That's domestic violence.
That's what I had all from the moment he met me.
That's domestic violence, that is. But the police should have protected you, especially when he
Well, he
hit
never
you.
did. I mean, it's no good bringing
No,
domestic violence in now. I'm nearly at an age now. I mean,
But it's not.